Hi, Universe Darlings. Here is February 25th, daily pick a card reading. We're just going to do 3 cards. Refer back to my 22nd of February video in the first 2 minutes for more info on these new daily readings, which I've done before, but I'm trying something new. So before you begin, please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks. So I'm keeping the shuffling. You guys like it. What's going on with you today, February 25th? February 25th. Just trying this out for a week to see how you guys like these readings. That's all. Stay tuned. Stay informed. Alright, so here is your pick a card. Card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. What's going on today, February 25th? All right. Card 1. Temperance. Temperance in French. Patience is a virtue. It really is today for you. You really are learning to ground yourself to the ground. You still have an air about you. You're still shifting away. You're a very wavy person. Like, you like going one way, another way. You have wings to do it. Your cloak shows it. The ground beneath you is of spirit, so you just don't like to be constrained or told what to do. A lot of Pisces energy with that water coming in. They don't like that kind of constrict. They have to ever flow, and you're like that, and you have a worried look on your face. You do like yearning back to the past, but you do realize the inevitable change that has to move you forward constantly. So, like the waves of an ocean or the birds in the sky, none is ever still. Even the birds moving shed feathers, and those feathers are never still, constantly growing new ones, just as your bones ache and grow, living your life day to day. So I guess my point I'm getting across here is you're learning the lessons of patience, not only that, but you're learning also about the ebb and flow of life, and you're kind of sitting back and observing things. Like example, you're observing ocean waves and you're like, yeah, I get it now. You're looking in nature, you're touching the flowers, you're smelling things, you're smiling at the leaves and the berries and the plants. The berries which the birds also eat, and those berries are never the same. The digestive system of the birds is never the same. Everything is constantly connected and changing, and just like how this water, how you pour it into one bucket into another bucket, and it's never going to be the same composition of liquid as you poured it here ever again. Every single atom in that water is always going to be located in a slightly different place in that cup each time you pour it into the other. So you're realizing this connecting process and looking within yourself. So it's a very good spiritual day for you. So you're adorned in mostly blue, which is ignoring the what I call carnal side of our human existence, which is just anger, frustration, only care about money, and that you let go. And you did let go a long time ago of that. Sorry, that was my brother. But you're just so in tune with yourself that you're just carefree most of all. And that's the most spiritual plane, beautiful plane of existence you could potentially be. You're at your true potential right now. You're at your true self. Not so much vibration because you still have that worrisome essence about you. But today, you take it a step at a time every day. Okay, it takes day after day after day to end up being the perfect human being you can be. And you're just at least there. You're doing no harm to someone. You're just doing harm to yourself by worrying so much. And so it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's just that's one of the next things you need to work on. But you're just living in this moment, and that's the beautiful thing about it. Card 2. Rain de Baston. Oh, here she comes again. Why do I feel like this time some of you are pregnant? You're holding on to like a belly or something. Last reading a couple days ago was something else, but you look a little plump and filled out. You're pregnant. Or you foresee a pregnancy from someone's behalf, or someone will be the first to tell you, girl, how many firsts did I have? I can't even remember. There were like, this one girl told me she was pregnant first. Like I was the first to know. And then, well, sadly, it didn't exist. She chose not to go on with it. Out of fear. And then there was another girl that told me she was once, and then it ended up, not going through, unfortunately, against her will. And then there's this other girl that told me she was. And then after a time, I can remember at least 5 times someone telling me, like, me being the first person that they told, like, they were pregnant. So I just find it funny, like, this is the kind of energy, and that's why I'm thinking about it. Like, you might be the first and only one that they trust to tell, or like you won't spill the beans, so to speak. And you're holding their secret. That's figuratively like holding in. Careful, some of you can't hold it in. Something will come out, even if it's not a pregnancy. Someone will want to tell you something, and you're just like, I can't hold it in. It's going to burst out like a baby when it's due. And you're so filled, like it's like juicy tea. You're filled to the brim with information. And you're like, I can't. I have to let it out somehow. Be careful. Some of you are also in a cozy stage in life. Some of you are like eating a lot of food and indulging and enjoying, really. That's nothing wrong with that. That's kind of all I'm seeing today, though. Some drama, potentially gossip, but you just can't hold it in. But for some, I do see a pregnancy. Keep in mind, if you are, or again, not fear-based, nothing fearful about having a baby. It's the most beautiful, precious thing. The only thing is just keep in mind that you may have to come back to Earth if you choose to have a child, because that creates karmic energy, so to speak. But I don't know. It's half and half here. Some of you may slip into that. I can't take it any more than you tell someone, and then oops, now they don't trust you anymore. Now it's like, oh, the anger. Now you're angry at yourself, and I still see some anger and tension here and there, but don't get yourself involved in drama. It's none of anyone's business, okay? Just admire what they're going through, their experience. And tell them, if you can't even trust yourself, tell them, look, I'm not the right person to tell. Just be honest. They'll understand rather than being hurt even more down the line. It's happened to me. I've gotten myself in too much drama over the years, and no more. Choose to be the higher person. All right, so this card is coming back yet again. No coincidence with that. The Emperor. Some of you are still choosing to be in that same energy, that same vibe of like, whatever, carefree attitude. You're wanting to move forward from it, but it's like impossible. You feel constraint. You feel heaviness, a burden in your chest, and you just feel like you can't move on from this scenario. There's something you're going through where now it's all of a sudden became serious, and you have to take the leap of faith to just let it go. You're holding on to this petty energy that is literally shrinking you. It's like you look short in this picture. Like you just like, it's crunching you. It's crunching you. Some here, like maybe the spine or the chest or the rib cage, you can't breathe right. This is the big red, yellow here. You're supposed to be green or blue here or beige but not white in the face, sickly looking. Even the hair is sickly. There's no color, no life to it. There's just, your pants are pale. Look, you're getting ill at the feet. You're slowly making yourself sick. There's a decision you need to take, or just something you need to let go of to prevent. So overall, I'm just trying to say, just let it go. There's something that is not serving you anymore, and you just need to let it go in its entirety, okay? Easier said than done. I know. But keep in mind that our mind is the only thing clogging our journey. That's it. If there was some miracle, magical way to stop the carnal human brain from becoming involved and creating our own drama. If there was some chemical or injection, medicine, a scientist can develop that can just shut your mind the F up and just focus on your path, life would be like you would not ever want to leave. I don't care what position you're in. It would be so easy. And that's just the only thing stopping you. That stubborn mind that is telling you just like you're like making yourself sick and putting your self in something that you don't need to. It's a non-existent thing. People don't know why you're behaving erratically this way. It's like, sometimes maybe it is better to just shut up, go back to work, do your daily duty. I know maybe you're not so happy with your existence right now, but things slowly get better, but we make it harder on ourselves. That's what I mean. Just shut your mind up. Just be like, nope, I ignore you. I don't allow you in the name, amen. Just have that attitude rather than the opposite attitude where you're pessimistic and it's like you're forgetting reality a bit. Like, you want to get away from something that you need to move forward. That's like rolling a dice on a board game and rolling 1, and you want to roll a 6 and get ahead. So you kick the dice, so now the dice fell off the table, and now you have no dice at all. See what we do to ourselves? So it's better sometimes to roll a 1 and move forward at least one step than wanting to achieve 10 steps and then, oops, we tripped and fell. Or the dice is gone, because we broke the law of the universe by forcing it. So just go with it. Just almost like suck it up and go with it. Like, it's almost like I have to tell you, like a father figure or something. Like, just do it. Just stop right there. Stop yourself. It's like I'm urged to tell you, like, it's gonna be okay. Just deal with it a while longer. That's life. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. It's gonna be okay? Not to sound too harsh, but also to be more not off-putting, but I just feel the urgency to tell you, like, it'll be all right, and you're doing this to yourself for no good reason. There's nothing good that will come out of it. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's a very stubborn energy. I can't explain it. I've been in this situation before, but it's like you have to pull yourself out of it almost by force, if that makes sense. And I know you have the strong mentality to do so. You're not weak-minded. You're not in a bad place with your mental health right now. You're just kind of... You need to pull yourself out of this. I can't explain what this is, but rewatch what I just said and you'll kind of get a vibe. There's just some things in this universe that have no even English words to describe what it is, but that's the closest I could get. All right, that's as best as I could describe it. All right, guys, thanks.